once again, good evening YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back to some more Driver, You Are the Wheelman. Last time, things got a little funny. And, yeah. And that's where we're gonna leave it. Anyway, today is a brand new day, and we're gonna be doing some other shit. We're gonna do a new job. Let's get a new job.
You have 3 new messages.
Boy, what a great message that was. I accept. I appreciate the punctuality on that one there. That's very good indeed. Oh, cutscene. Oh, I thought that was someone slumped over the table and just came and ripped his head off. My god, dude. Oh, Lord. Did it crash?
Hello?
No.
Good. Meet me at Moppin's. I just need to be sure you're not going to be tailed. On the flip side of that card, 3 places I want you to go through on your way.
Bruh, I can't hear a word he's saying.
They're going to check your progress, and if they see you being tailed, you ain't going to find me around. One last thing, cowboy. This job ain't going to wait forever.
That was a lot of words, and I heard exactly 0 of them. Okay, hello and good evening YouTube. Welcome back to some more Driver. A game by Reflections. Driver. I should say, The Briefcase. Alright, if you say so. Okay, we're chill, going down the street here. It's a night event, and we're back. Okay, no, I was gonna be really mad for a second because it looked like we were back in the old car. But no, we got this nice new Monte Carlo looking thing. Oh my goodness, I've forgotten how bad this driving model is. Okay, alright. Looks like we're gonna have an officer immediately, so, you know, nothing unusual there. The police in San Francisco, my god, if police in San Francisco were actually this good, maybe that fucking city wouldn't be a complete shithole. Because god fucking damn, these guys are dedicated to getting my ass. That's for sure. Anyway, there sure is a lot of time left on this timer, and we sure are just around the corner from where it wants me to go, so I cannot imagine what it's gonna want me to do once we get to this marker and I'm still being followed by an officer. Okay, we're almost out of the officer's range. Maybe, possibly, could it be, could it be, could it be? That's a wall. So I'm gonna go with no, in fact. That is not me getting away from the officer. That is in fact... Hello? Can I stop here? Get to Sonoma Liquors. Oh no, it's one of these events where we've got to go to multiple places. Okay. Oh god, I really wish I listened to the phone call now. Probably the phone call told me that the phone I got on the phone was probably like, "Hey bud, you wanna do some criminal related stuff? Well, how about you go to these multiple different locations and do it really fast? How about that? How about it? Alright, go for it." Oh, this car is not long for this world. Alright, that's... Okay, good to know that the lights are solid. The light poles are solid in this universe. That's good knowledge gained right there. And just when I thought I was driving away from these cunts, they're just fucking suddenly up my ass again. Alright, finally, a moment's reprieve from the flashing on the screen. Never mind, that lasted an entire 2.5 seconds. Fucking put up one of those timers on the screen just to denote the exact amount of time that it took between the fucking officer finally going away and another one immediately being put in front of my face. Well, something tells me that this car is going to be destroyed momentarily. Oh, that's a roadblock, and the car is destroyed. There we go. Alright, well, maybe someday I'll complete one of these missions on the first try. No control. Fuck your own ass. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, we're driving a car again. That is kind of, you know, the idea, I would say. If I was gonna pick up a game called Driver, and that game did not involve driving, I'd be incredibly concerned about the state of honesty in the video games market. Anyway, let's actually not be fucking stupid in this one, how about? Alright, we have reached this location. Now we're gonna turn around, because the next location is behind us. Get yourself to Russian Hill. Oh my goodness. I wonder how much collusion takes place on this hill. I'm sorry. I'm not really on top of my game when it comes to the, old jokes. Alright. And I'm also not on top of my game when it comes to avoiding police officers, clearly. Oh my god, imagine this car driving in a straight line. Just imagine it. Just imagine it for a fucking second. Just for a fucking second. Imagine this car driving in a straight line. I bet you can't. I bet you can't, because it's impossible. It says Russian Hill on the mini-map, so I feel like I'm in a pretty good position. That's a tram. That is a tram! I amazingly managed to survive that, but I've still got very little health, so I can't wait to get run into. Oh look, I'm dead. Fuck this goddamn game. Boy, we made it a whole, like, 2 fucking miles further this time. You know, if the car wasn't constantly killing itself, if there was some form of pressure sensitivity in this fucking controller, in these fucking PS1 games, this would not be difficult. But no, it's either 0% turning or 100% turning. And this game is built off of, like, a fucking engine for, like, a racing game. Where, like, pressure sensitivity is actually a thing. Why are you crossing these fucking lanes? They're solid lines, they're not dotted, you can't pass here. You sacks of fucking shit. We're driving on the fucking tram tracks, for that matter. Okay. And now we turn around and head onto One Tree Hill. Without dying immediately. How does that sound? How does not dying sound to everyone else? Oh, another officer. Great. Wow. Wonderful. How necessary. Why is there a fucking wall there? This town's stupid. Is this supposed to be a roadblock? I guess I shouldn't be too mad that it was just one vehicle. Oh my fucking god, never mind, we're dead anyway, it doesn't matter. Because it's just gonna fucking die on a slight incline. That's what's gonna happen. We're just gonna fucking find ourselves on a slight downhill section and fucking immediately die. Well, officers have decided to fuck off for a single fucking momentary lapse and fucking annoyance. Never mind, they're gonna spawn one right at this checkpoint. Let me guess, you want me to not be being followed by officers at this checkpoint, don't you? Get yourself to Malpins. Okay, well. Now I probably don't want to have officers on me at the end of this. Oh my god, you can fuck off whenever you're ready, bitch. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Cool. Great. Well, now we know what the next objective is. It's more driving. Can you believe that the next objective in the driver game is additional driving? Cool. I love starting things from the fucking beginning. Don't. And he turns. And that time he decides to turn instead of going straight. Yes. It's a straight fucking line to the objective, so they would absolutely fill the fucking road with as much fucking shit as possible to fuck me over in the absolute highest possible degree. Okay, so we're back here again. Not being chased by officers currently, but that doesn't mean shit, because they could just spawn someone in directly in front of me, and that's that. Oh, would you look at that? Interesting. Alright, so now the question becomes, why do I even bother breathing? That's my fucking question. But another question is, will they be mad if I have officers following me on this objective? My guess is probably. Thankfully, there's 3 officers following me right now, and the felony meter is at the absolute max. Not that it really matters. If the felony meter is anything other than fucking 0, they're gonna chase me no matter what, and they're gonna spawn in front of me, 5 fucking meters in front of me, no matter fucking what, so, yeah, basically. Yeah, basically. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, we've lost him, but We're way too far away from the objective for it to really actually matter. Thankfully, dying there actually made them spawn the officer behind me. In fact, that's actually an interesting question. What if I just fucking drove in reverse the rest of the way? Alright, that's what's gonna happen if I drive in reverse the rest of the way. They're just gonna spawn one regardless. And they're also gonna spawn a giant fucking roadblock of 15 cunt officers. Alright, so we are still quite a ways away from the objective, and I sure am just about to die, so that's great. There is still an officer following me, don't you worry about that. They put that guy in the absolute perfect position to fuck me over the maximum amount possible. Oh, and don't worry, buddy. Don't fucking worry. They spawned an officer in the exact spot of where the objective is. That never happens, man. That never happens. A first in the history of this playthrough. Alright, guess we're about to find out if I'm allowed to complete this mission like this. Where is the objective at? There's the objective. Well, I managed to lose the officers in the nick of fucking time. A black car in a night setting is just not exactly the best thumbnail type situation. Oh god, cutscene. Hello.
Here's the story.
Is that Phil Collins?
Make the exchange. Go over the Golden Gate and into the mountains. I'll let them know the car you're driving. You'll get the picture. Just don't get all hot-headed. They won't try anything. Just make the exchange and get out of there.
Okay. Does that mean we're going immediately into the next mission? I bet that's what that means, doesn't it? Okay, so there's something about a briefcase, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go make the exchange. Oh no. Oh no, my car is completely destroyed and we gotta go make the exchange in 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Okay. And there are still officers, don't worry. Don't worry, the felony meter may have gone down, but it means literally nothing. Because there's still a felony. Alright, well this is fucking nightmare scenario type shit. Where we gotta do an entire fucking 3-minute long drive with 0 health bar. That's great. Alright, we're already dead. That is great. That is a good time right there. There was absolutely no indication that this was gonna be, you know, a multi-part mission. So, you know, I thought I was done. But as it turns out, it was my car that was done. Damn, now I really have no fucking health. Yeah, we gotta do an entire 3-minute drive with this much health. You can't even drive in a straight line on this level of health. Look at this fucking bullshit. Fucking stare at this fucking bullshit! Oh my god, this game is actual dog shit. Can I just say I've enjoyed exactly 0 minutes and 0 seconds of this playthrough? Can I just say that? Can I say that? Am I allowed to say these things? Oh my fucking god, there's a lot of damage right there. Literally slow the car down to avoid taking damage and take more damage. Great. I'm dead. This is fucking cancer! Okay. Damage. And he drove directly into me. Yeah, that's what I would do if I saw a car coming directly at me in the oncoming lane. I'd turn towards it. That's what I'd do. What? I mean, we're almost there. Actually. I mean, I am being followed, so the second that I get off the fucking gas, I'm dead. But, this is doable? Question mark? This is maybe doable. Oh my goodness, that officer is trying. Officer is trying. Never mind, there's just gonna be some fucking cunt that just turns in front of me without using their signal, and then it's over. And then we're starting from the beginning. Oh my fucking god, this is horrible. Yeah, and that was a bit of a miracle run because I didn't spawn an officer in front of me until like halfway through the fucking drive, so... That was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We're never gonna have a run that good again. I do appreciate how the majority of this drive is a straight line. That's the difference. That really is the difference between me being able to win and lose this. Because the more turns that I have to make, the worse off we are. Now, that does unfortunately mean that the officer is not turning behind me. So I kind of need to go into the oncoming lane to give the officer AI, well, the officer AI has decided on this occasion to continue going down the correct side of the road like a sensible person. Oh, I'm dead apparently. After, you know, slowing the car down and completing the turn, I'm still fucking dead because this game is literal, actual AIDS. I know what every comment is gonna say on this fucking video. Go, drive the car better, don't wreck! It's just that easy, Kamikaze, it's not that hard! Have you fucking paid any attention to this fucking game yet? Have you noticed how literally impossible it is to drive these cars? Oh great, that dude turned into me. Well, there goes my only hit. My one allowed hit is already gone, and we haven't even seen an officer yet. Oh look, I'm dead. Fuck this fucking game. Looks like we're starting the mission from the beginning. Looks like we're starting the mission from the beginning, because there's no goddamn fucking way that we're gonna be able to do that. So it looks like we're starting over. Looks like we're starting over. Oh cool, we get to go all the way out here, which means that we get every fucking loading screen, loading the fucking game, loading the fucking cutscene, and then loading the fucking stupid ass bedroom, and then loading the mission. We get to sit through all of this. Just because it couldn't fucking tell me that there was more mission afterwards and it wasn't gonna give me a car refresh. No, we're just gonna continue sitting through 800 fucking thousand loading screens. Wow. Thanks. Any day of the fucking week you're ready to just fucking go. Any day of the week that you're ready to just fucking go. Do the stupid ass mission. Oh great, we get more loading screen for this stupid fucking cutscene before this stupid fucking mission. Oh, is this not skippable? This sure does look not skippable. Oh, it just took 1,000 years to fucking skip. Now we're sitting through this fucking loading screen. Still sitting through this fucking loading screen. And we gotta sit through the fucking mission text loading screen. So we continue to sit here not doing anything, and now we finally get to start from the fucking beginning of this fucking horrendous cancer. Okay. Yeah, I do suppose that's what I get for trying to drive safe. I do suppose that's what I deserve for trying to go slowly, make rational decisions behind the wheel, avoid police officers. I do suppose that that is what I deserve for that. Looks like we are in fact starting over from the beginning. This is pretty ambitious traffic levels for a PS1 game though. Like, let's be real. The amount of traffic that they're sticking on these fucking roads is just really, really ridiculous actually. So thankfully that just doubled the amount of damage that I had because they spawned an officer at the exact perfect moment. In the exact perfect circumstances to fuck me over in the exact perfect fucking amount. But hey, at least this time we'll have a little bit of fucking leeway. Maybe. Maybe a minimal amount of leeway for this actual fucking part of the mission. No, they're gonna spawn an officer right there. And a fucking roadblock. How wonderful is that? Wow, that's so incredibly necessary. Oh, there's just a fucking parking lot over here. Half the health bar is dead already. I'm never getting that back. That's permanent damage. This is some fucking irreparable damage on some test drive even destruction level shit. These guys are just sitting in the middle of the fucking intersection. It's just a disaster. This town is just a fucking disaster. It's like looking like it does in fucking modern day San Francisco right here. Hello. Yeah, you would do exactly that. Okay. Car's basically at the exact same amount of damage as it was in the previous universe. May as well start over from the fucking beginning. I suppose. That sure does check out. You know, in a game called Driver, you'd think they'd put, you know, a heavy emphasis on the driving model. But the driving model is such shit. You cannot drive in a straight line. You cannot avoid anything without immediately fucking dying. There's never been a game that's more miserable to drive in than Driver. Oh my god, fuck off! Oh great, I really do appreciate how the giant yellow text completely blocks the view of any officers that may be in front of me. So I couldn't even fucking see a bitch that was coming directly for my fucking face. Oh my fucking god, dude! The light was green! Motherfucker, you have to yield! Oh my god, you're really turning right over 3 lanes! Motherfuckers are so stupid in this town, dude. Ah, son of a goddamn bitch. Oh, they spawned an officer in the exact spot that I'm going. What a surprise this is. This blows! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? 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 Oh, another officer immediately? Oh, great! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, another officer? Damn, you haven't already spawned 5 of them onto the map or anything. No, please. More. Just turn every pedestrian vehicle into a cop car, how about it, at this point? Why don't we just fucking drop all pretenses and just make every single car on the screen a police officer? Can we just do that and just fucking get it over with? If what I'm led to believe by the way this game is played so far, since there is more mission after this fucking dot, that means I do not need to not be being followed in order to continue the mission when I get to this dot. Because you may think that I'm 2 turns away from this objective. You may think that they will not spawn another officer. And I would ask you, if you said that, have you even been watching this series? Is this your first episode of this playthrough? I'm gonna fucking... Did he just fucking drive straight into the wall? Whatever, dude. There's nothing interesting on that replay, so we'll just fucking continue. Okay, I have like basically twice the amount of health as last time for this drive, so maybe it's feasibly possible. I'm not gonna count on it for a second. But maybe. Hello? Where the fuck are we? This is going way better than the other attempts. Mostly because I've done this already 16 times, so I know basically how to drive in a straight line. Not that it really matters when these fuckers are on the case. Yeah, it's really cool to always have a guy directly up your ass on this part. Oh, okay, that's different. That's different, okay. So now we get to the top of this hill, slow down and take a left. He fucking kills himself because serve and protect. Now, there's a left turn here? No, we'll never know because I'm fucking immediately dead. So don't worry, I'm still immediately dying. Don't worry about that, even though I have 3 times as much as health as I have any other time we've gone this far. Don't worry, I'm still immediately dead with 1 hit. Don't fucking worry about that. Oh, the officer didn't even see me, and yet he sees me. So now the car's even fucking more destroyed. Just start over, you fucking fag. Some riveting content right here, man, I gotta say. This is high entertainment. Really, very, very challenging stuff. I'm not even holding the controller with my left hand right now. Okay, now I am. Okay, let's see if I can actually full throttle this, because it has a shit ton of downforce thanks to being, you know, going uphill. But before I can even finish the thought, I'm already dead. So I guess we're starting over. I guess we're starting over. Looks like I get to drive in a straight line for a minute again. Can't wait for that. Oh, they spawned the officer in the perfect place to be immediately into a fucking chase. Because God knows I can't just fucking drive to this fucking location without having some officer up my ass the entire fucking time. Truly. Oh, another officer. Yes, because 1 isn't enough. No, 1 officer is not enough for this fucking goddamn bullshit. For this shitty fucking goddamn ass garbage. Another officer. Oh look, I'm basically dead. Great. Oh, I got away from that 1 officer, but now they've spawned a shit ton. Wow, they have never spawned a roadblock up until this point. I've driven down that road about 8 times now on this fucking mission. And they've never spawned a roadblock until now. But thankfully, that road actually functions well with roadblocks. So, the entire road is completely fucking blocked and there's literally nothing I can do other than immediately die. I don't know what the ever-loving fuck the game developers expected you to be able to do in that situation. When you're on this fucking shitbag mission and your car is basically destroyed and there is literally one road to get to the destination that you need to get to, and you're going to cover it entirely with officers that if you even come into slight contact with your already half-destroyed car, I mean not even half-destroyed, 99% damage when you're heading down this fucking road. And you spawn an entire wall of cars that is literally impenetrable without fucking running into them. Because you'll have an officer up your ass this entire road, and they're spawning officers in front of you too to fucking take even more health out of your car. Yep, I'm still dying, by the way. Oh, and they spawn another roadblock. Like it fucking matters. Like it fucking matters, I'm already dead. So that's cool. I'm glad that this is going to be a thing that happens now. Is that the first 8 times was a mistake. And now we're going to see a roadblock and I'm going to be dead literally every single time now. Oh, an officer immediately. How fucking original is that? And it doesn't matter that they take away the fucking penalty meter, because these cunts are still going to run into you at full force, no matter what the fucking meter on the left says. Boy, we are 59 minutes and 49 seconds into this recording, and we are still on part 2 of mission 1 of the episode, of the session. This music really is a good representation of my mental state, though. I've gotta say, that really is just what's going on up there in the old cranium at this fucking point in the fucking episode. At this point in my fucking life, dude, this is so goddamn stupid. Okay, officer kills himself. That's the cleanest I've ever gotten through that corner. Doesn't matter, because this officer's still up my ass. I'm just gonna go to the next fucking turn. I don't care. I'm just gonna go to the next fucking turn, and we'll do the extra turns. We're gonna do the extra turns. And there's another officer right here, just in the nick of fucking time. Alright, here we are. Hello? Here we are, alright. Go make the drop. You're telling me this is not the drop? You're telling me there's more driving after this? Okay, car is still just basically destroyed. I've still got officers up my ass. And another one in front of me. Oh, look, I'm 1 hit from death. How cool is that? And I'm dead. Looks like we're starting over. Wow. Well, a new furthest point reach is what that is a new furthest point reach. Now we're just gonna have to fucking do it again, but without dying this time. We've lost him. I mean, I'm not complaining, but where the fuck has this been the entire game? Huh? How many fucking times can I have used the officer just giving up in the middle of the pursuit over the course of this playthrough? How many times? I can think of more than one. In this episode alone. Alright. Officer up there. I've still got 2 minutes left on this timer. We just need to come around the corner, interact with the arrow, and turn around. Because we do get a fresh timer for this section. We do in fact get a fresh timer for this section. So, turn right. Okay. Okay. Please tell me we go back to the exact same spot, by the way. That killed me. That drained the entire health bar and killed me. Because the guy wouldn't turn when there's literally only one option on that road, which is turn right, and he did not turn right. And that drained the entire health bar. This sucks. This is actually this game it just finds new ways. Every single attempt is a new adventure in how this game can fuck me over. It truly is just a fucking experiment. Some mad scientist out there just fucking came up with an experiment, alright? To find out the limit. What's the limit? How hard can one person get fucked in the ass before they just fucking give up and admit that they're being trolled? Like, there's no excuses at this point. None. There have been excuses for a good couple of fucking missions. Before we even got to this section of the fucking game, before we even got to this town, there were already some questionable fucking missions. But this is just fucking, this is beyond the pale. This game is so bad. I don't even fucking know if there's even words I could use to describe the actual sensation in which playing this game fills my soul with the absolute fucking bottom of the barrel. Just the fucking stupidest, like, I don't know, dude. I can't even come up with a fucking phrase to describe the absolute sheer fucking stupidity of this. This is so bad. This is bad. This is so bad. This is bad. Are you gonna just give up this time? He did just give up. Something about this bridge, I guess. But he was still within sight of me, so he's still following me. We're immediately back into the pursuit because he didn't lose sight of me. Now he thinks he lost sight of me again. Man, I don't even know what to say at this point, dude. I don't even know what to say. This is fucking incredible. Just an absolute fucking incredible jaunt. This game is incomparable. Truly incomparable. I'm almost dead again because this fucking stupid motherfucker decided to keep driving even though the guy in front of him stopped driving. But he's like, oh no, I'm just gonna keep going forward. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep going. It'll be a good time. Oh, cool. I'm almost dead again. Cool. I am dead. Looks like we're starting over. This game fucking sucks, by the way. Just in case you were fucking not able to keep up at home, this is bad. This entire episode is going to be this fucking mission. This might be a two-parter. This might very well be a two-parter. Yep, we're starting over again, by the way. We are, in fact, starting over again, by the way. Wow. Wow. This is happening. I'm hoping that enough restarts and the game will forget how much damage I have before this part, but nope, that appears to be the one consistent thing throughout this entire mission so far, is that I will start with no health every single time. That's just how it's gonna be. Why are you turning into the fucking oncoming traffic? Why are you turning in to the oncoming traffic? Why? 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 Why are you doing this? Why does the officer always say that we lost him? What if it's a female? You ever consider that maybe the driver of this car is a female? You know, with all the fucking front end damage, you would assume that. I would assume that if I fucking looked at this car from the front. Oh my god, dude, this is awful. This is awful. It just truly cannot be described in any other word. I'm gonna try and aim the officer to the right. Well, I mean, either way, he still Dukes of Hazzards his way up the fucking hill every single time. And directly into the wall, so like... Alright, I'm going to get to the side of the road as far as I can from any traffic. Okay? Well, that time they decided to not have anyone following me. So, that time it didn't matter where I put the car when it came to a fucking stop. Okay, we're slowing down and we're turning right. And the officer is still alive despite running into all these walls at full speed multiple times. Okay, now we are turning right. We are not dying. Okay, here we go to cross the bridge again. Now, we know that it can spawn roadblocks on this bridge, even though it didn't for the entire every other attempt before the ones that we've been doing now. And thankfully, this traffic keeps changing fucking lanes as slowly as fucking humanly possible. So we're not out of the fucking woods yet. I can't make moves that precise. Oh, great. And we're dead again. Yep. Wow, that was a pretty good run. We almost got back over the bridge that time. But it looks like we are instead starting over. Instead of, I guess we get to do it again. And I'm dead again because the officer just fucking taps you once. And then you're in the wall. And then you're rubbing the wall and losing health every fucking single goddamn time. I appreciate how there's no strategy too, because it's literally one fucking road that takes you to the destination, and the only difference is whether you turn immediately at the start or if you wait a block. That's literally the only way to get to this fucking marker in a different way. But no, it's the same fucking straight line drive. It's the same straight line where I'm not even fucking holding the controller. It's the same straight line drive where the cop behind you is faster than you are, so he's always up your ass. Except for the couple of times where it decides to give up, even though it's still in sight. And don't forget about them spawning officers in front of you, because the one behind you isn't nearly enough. No, not nearly enough. Yeah, speaking of fucking officers being spawned directly in front of you, looks like I'm dead again. Looks like I'm dead again. And we're starting over again. Shut up. I have enough problems. You'd think that years of playing Need for Speed Most Wanted would prepare you for when they spawn an officer coming directly at you from the front. But no amount of Need for Speed Most Wanted training would help me in this fucking game. Because those officers are completely fucking brain dead, but like, god fucking damn. God fucking damn. I'd trust them with the keys to the fucking city than all these fucking dumb cunts. Well, I shouldn't have to worry too much about this turn at least, but we still have to worry about the fucking stupidity that is this turn and the traffic behind me when we do said turn. Oh, they spawned another officer? Wow, that's cool. That's really neat. I'm glad about that. And they have, yeah. Alright. So this mission continues. We are going right now. Okay. These guys are stopping in stupid ways. Still getting damaged. And here comes an officer out of there. I managed to avoid that officer, surprisingly, shockingly, to the astonishment of the entire viewing audience. Not like it matters, because they are just putting these traffic pieces in the absolute worst fucking possible location. Oh, a roadblock. There's literally nothing I can do about this other than turn around and hope it despawns. But I'm dead, so it doesn't fucking matter. Looks like we're starting over. Yeah, that was the first officer of the entire drive. And I'm immediately dead from it, because this game sucks. It is not lost on me the fact that there is an entire part of the mission before this part. It is definitely not lost on me. In that, if I'm just done slightly better in the first part, we'd have a little bit of extra damage to work with. Yeah. Boy, wouldn't that be a nice alternative reality that does not exist anywhere near this plane. And there is no strategy. There's no strategy. There is no strategy. I come down that road and point the car so that it's angling towards the right, because I feel like it spawns way more officers in front of you than it does behind you. So with the direction that the car is going and where the game thinks I'm going to end up, I point the car to the right. But no, it still spawned them in the most inconvenient place possible and killed me immediately. This is awful. The felony bar doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. Because if it's got anything in it, you will get chased by officers. And most of the time, I don't gain any felony when I'm coming across this bridge. And it'll spawn roadblocks at the lowest felony level possible. Oh, an officer directly in front of my fucking face. Looks like I'm dead again, and starting over again. Hour, 20 minutes, and 51 seconds is how long I've been doing this mission. There's only so many different ways you can drive in a straight line down a one-way road. There really is not a whole lot different that I can do on any of these attempts. Unless I'm completely missing something. And I kind of feel like that could be the case. I might be completely missing a game mechanic that, like, you know, you press a button and the officer goes in the other fucking direction. You press a button and, you know, the fucking car goes faster than 10 miles an hour. You can drive through a fucking, you know, gas station and it repairs the car for you. Any number of things I could be missing, but I'm playing with the fucking cards that I've been dealt. And there's not a whole lot different that I can do in any of the attempts, as far as I can fucking think. There's not a whole lot differently that I could be doing than what I've done every single fucking attempt that we've done thus far. I really don't know what the game expects from me. Well, I'm glad I was going slow enough to be able to react to that. Oh, but they've spawned 2 cars in the absolute worst possible place right here. Oh, all roadblock. Well, looks like this attempt's over. Yeah, well, that attempt's over. Glad that they roadblocked the entire road in the only exit for this location when I have no help. Yeah, they can just do that at any point, by the way. The game can just do that at any point, apparently. Just drop a roadblock in front of me. And this fucking guy hears an officer turn his lights on and he fucking accelerates. Yeah, the game is just allowed to do that, apparently. The game can just drop a roadblock directly in front of me and it's a restart. Because there's nothing I can do about it, especially when I have 2 officers up my ass who are going to run into me at full speed. There is nothing that I can do at that point. Because this is, once again, part 2 of the first mission of the session. We are an hour and 24 minutes into the recording. This is part 2 of mission 1. And I'm still getting Discord notifications because you know why? I timed this recording so that when it was over, everyone would be ready to fucking send me Discord messages. And I'd be able to talk to them for the rest of the night and be done recording. But no, as it turns out. We are still on the first mission of this session of Driver. That is sure an officer directly in front of me, and I can't do a goddamn fucking thing about that. I sure can't do a goddamn thing about that. Looks like we're starting over. Alright, we've got another attempt in hand. I'm currently not being chased by an officer, but thankfully they spawned this one directly in front of me, so we're back in a chase. And there's a shit ton of traffic coming in this direction. Okay, we're just gonna go slow. And now we're gonna accelerate down the hill. Okay. Got an officer up my ass and another one behind him, so there's absolutely no reason to spawn anything in front of me. Oh, it's a roadblock. Looks like we're starting over. This sucks so much. This is the worst. The absolute worst. This is so bad. I can't even say it's the worst thing I've ever done on this channel, because you've seen some of the videos I've made. Why? 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 No one ever turns there. No one ever turns there. I've done this about 25 times at this point, and no one's ever turned there, even once. Why? Why do you insist on being like this? Why am I playing this? Why am I playing this? No one's gonna watch this series. This series is going to get 100 views per episode at max. Why am I even doing this? Why? What reason do I have to suggest myself to this when no one cares? No, I don't even care. I don't even want to succeed at this point. I just want to be done. I just want to stop playing. I don't know what, like, I'm not, like, 100% sure what the purpose of video games are as a medium of any sort. Yeah, of course we're upside down. Why wouldn't we be upside down? I don't know what the purpose of video games are, if it's meant to entertain, or to be an art form, or if it's just meant to be something that you do to pass time. I just honestly don't even know at this point, but, like, I don't think there's anything that anyone has ever, you know, done, or, like, created, or birthed onto the planet. I don't think anyone has ever actively created anything that they would not want people to continue using, or watching, or experiencing. The only thing that this game makes me want to do is not play video games. This is like the Jack Thompson wet dream. Anita Sarkeesian could not have fucking lobbied the gaming industry into creating, you know, a means to which, you know, a means to which people would not want to play video games. This game makes me not want to play video games. Like any game. Like, I don't even want to fucking, like, put, like, I don't even want to put, like, you know, what's a game I enjoy? Vigilante 8-second offense. What's a game I enjoy? I really had to ask myself that question. I really had to ask myself, what is a video game that I enjoy? Because I have to keep reminding myself that they exist. I have to keep reminding myself that I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go down this road. I'm not gonna turn there. I'm gonna turn up here. Let's see if that changes anything about the circumstances. And it really hasn't, has it? Oh, that's an officer directly up my ass, running into me, and causing me to die. No, nothing changed. Let's just keep doing the same shit that was not working before. Oh yeah, he fucking bounces off the wall and he's perfectly fine to keep running into me. Looks like I'm dead again. Looks like I'm dead again. He decided to not fly into the wall at full speed for the first time on any attempt. And he decided to fucking and it was just 100% flying off the wall. Yeah. This is agonizing. This makes me want to die. 1 hour and 37 minutes and 49 seconds into this recording. This is really starting to get up to the level of Gran Turismo license challenges. And you know what? Those may suck. But goddamn, at least you're halfway's in control. At least the reason that you're not moving on is because you're bad, not because they decided to spawn a fucking officer in exactly the worst possible location, you know, every single fucking time you come around the goddamn corner. Oh, thank you for turning there. I'm so glad that you turned there and did not hold up the officers at all. Well, looks like I'm dead again. And there's literally nothing I can do differently. Nothing. Oh, and another thing that's RNG based entirely, you have to hope that they turn to the right before turning to the left when the officers activate. Otherwise, he may just fucking run directly into you. It's the same thing for the ones coming on the oncoming direction. If they turn right when they activate, instead of turning left, you maybe have a chance of getting around them. But if they fucking turn left immediately, nope, it's a laser-guided missile directly to your front end. You're fucked. For example, that guy turned to the left and I barely got around him. If he turned directly to the right, I'd be dead. Why are you fucking messaging me when I'm not doing shit on anything? Yep, he turned right again. That's me barely avoiding that one. Can you stop messaging me? Please, for the love of God, stop messaging me. You do not want me to message you back right now, by the way. Like, let's just be 100% honest. You do not want me to respond to you right now. Because you're not going to enjoy the response. And I'm not going to enjoy reading back the response 10 minutes after I'm done recording this cancer. And I'm going to be like, damn, I'm an asshole. Why does anyone like me? Alright. There's the fucking package, apparently. Okay, we're turning to the right. I have 2 officers behind me. That means you do not need to spawn any more of them in front of me. There's a fucking traffic incident There's a traffic incident that took place in that corner between the fucking pile of pedestrian cars. Can you turn, motherfucker? Can you turn? Can you do that for me? Oh, there he is, and that's me barely avoiding this. I'm still alive. Never mind. Looks like we're starting over. Oh my god, I hate you. I hate this game. This is just awful. This is just awful. Just fucking awful. They just fucking sit in the middle of the road. They just sit there. They just sit. They just sit, they just park their car in the middle of the road and sit. And then the officer spawns in front of you and immediately kills you, so we're starting over again. Never has driving in a straight line for 2 minutes ever just felt like the literal most impossible task that has ever been assigned to any human being ever. Forget humans. Hercules. Hercules went through how many trials? And none of them even compare to this shit? None of them even compare to this shit. Oh look, they spawned an officer in the oncoming lane directly in front of me. Wow, that's never happened before. Technically, I'm not being chased right now. But you're immediately into a pursuit no matter what when you cross that. So, like, the officers don't even need to see you in order to see you on this part. Okay, I've got one spawned behind the other one. Okay. Okay, there's not a lot of traffic here. Just making a casual right turn. Okay. Got one officer behind me and a ton of health. This situation calls for a roadblock. Or an oncoming dude, that's also an option. Well, that took away half my health, but we are still in fact going. We still are in fact driving the car in a straight line across the same fucking bridge. That's the guy spawned right in front of me. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Now I'm dead. Okay. That might have been the furthest I've made it yet. Maybe. But not like it matters, because we are in fact starting over. Have I been cutting out some of these attempts? Because it really is the same thing. Like, the same 5 or 6 different things that happen every single time. You know, I was just thinking, just now, about how come I don't do it the same way into this corner every time, because the last time we went through this corner was really, really good. And, like, the officer just killed himself, didn't even come close to me. And the reason that I can't do the same thing every single time is because if they put traffic in the perfect spot, then I can't make the fucking corner the right way. And we're destroyed, and we're starting over. For example, we're destroyed, and we're starting over. Yeah. I can't do the same thing every single time. I have to be prepared for everything. I have to be prepared for traffic in every possible location, around every single corner. I have to be prepared for it, so I have to put myself in the most vulnerable possible fucking position on every single corner in order to even have a fucking chance. In order to even be able to begin the mission part of the mission. I feel like I've listened to this fucking song so many times I could actually pull out a harpsichord and actually, you know, perform it myself. Yep, see, that's why we can't do the same thing every single time. Otherwise, there's a perfectly placed car to take away my entire health bar in the most inconvenient fucking possible way that I can. I sure am dead again. Looks like we're starting over. Haven't never seen a roadblock this early before, but thankfully this road is wide enough to go around it. You can't say the same for this bridge. It sure has been several attempts since we've seen a roadblock, but it also sure has been several attempts since, you know, we've made it far enough to be able to see a roadblock. But thankfully they spawned that one in at that exact spot, and it was basically over at that point. So, looks like we're starting over. Yeah. Yeah. It just sits in the middle of the road and camps. And then you're dead, and then you're starting over. Well, I thought that was going to be really good because the officers would run into each other and therefore not run into me at full speed on this corner. But instead, that is not what happened. They still managed to fucking not even collide with each other. And I still got killed immediately, so looks like we're starting over. Yeah, may as well. That took half my health from a fucking slight tap. Better start over. Yeah, that was literally half my health from that slight tap. Not like it matters, because it'll just drain the fucking health when someone just stops in front of me and refuses to fuck off, so... You know, no matter how much health I have, death is a fucking millisecond away. You know what? This game hasn't taught me that video games are bad. This game hasn't taught me that this game is bad. This game has taught me that YouTube isn't worth it. It's not worth it. Why am I still playing this? Why am I still playing this? No one's gonna watch this. No one would care if I stopped trying this. Not a soul. Not a fucking soul. Even the people that hate me would not hold not completing this level over my head. No one would care if I stopped right now, and yet here I go, continuing to do the exact same thing over and over and over. No one cares. Kamikaze. No one cares. This isn't worth it. This is not worth your life. This is not worth anything. It's the same shit as Gran Turismo 5 and that stupid fucking goddamn bitch-ass Sebastian Vettel X1 challenge at Suzuka. I didn't complete it. I got silver. I got, like, the closest that I ever got was, like, 1300ths off the gold time. And I haven't played that game ever since dumping, you know, 80 plus, nah, it was no way fucking longer than 80 hours into that fucking mission. But we're rapidly approaching 2 hours into this mission. And I don't appear to be making any headway whatsoever. You know, at least there was a couple of glimmering moments, a couple of fleeting seconds, that I actually thought for a second maybe I'd be able to pass the Sebastian Vettel X1 Suzuka Challenge on gold difficulty. There was a couple of brief flashes where it was mathematically possible, given the first lap that I had, or given the second lap that I had. At no point have I ever felt, over the course of this mission, that I'm doing A, the right thing, B, getting closer, or C, have a chance at completing this. Not for a moment. Not even a split second. That is an officer activating in the best possible place. Not like it matters, because that is in fact a roadblock. So I guess I'll turn around. But then there's 2 officers directly up my ass to run into me. And also, there is literally 1 road to the destination. And there's a time limit. So, yeah. Looks like we're starting over. This is way too long of a drive in way too straight of a line for me to not get an officer immediately in front of me again. Can you, like, go, bitch? Oh, alright. Yeah, that was really necessary. Okay, so here we go again. Where even is the officer? It's that one up there. And he stopped and backed up instead of turning right into me, so that's why I'm still alive here. There's an officer directly in front of me. I somehow managed to survive that, but don't worry. There's a roadblock. So it's over, basically. Yep. Yeah, that was the best run that I ever had. That was it. That was the run. And they spawned the roadblock, so it was over. You literally can't avoid them. Turning around means that the officers behind me would run into me. Stopping means that the officers behind me run into me. There's no way to get through the roadblock without running into the cop cars, so it was over. And just like that, we're starting over again. Alright, well I guess the officer decided to give up there, so that gives me a chance to have some breathing for a second. I wish I could go over to that guy's car for this last half of the mission. Can you go just a little bit faster than what you're going? Please. And thank you. Can you just put the fucking, your right foot down and go? Motherfucker. Alright, well, we've lost him, he says. So I'm just gonna tiptoe my way through this section. That's a traffic incident right there. If only that they didn't try to exchange lanes while going into this turn and instead just made the turn from their lane. Then maybe that wouldn't have happened. But we all know that that's way too much to ask for this game to program fucking people driving around the fucking world properly. Can you fucking believe that a game literally called Driver can't even properly program driving? I'm not actually really surprised by that. That's kind of the least surprising thing, if you're asking me. Oh my god, okay, so we've made it the furthest I've ever made it. But I have to turn left now, so I'm dead, basically. Alright. So now it's almost a straight line to the end. And people are still messaging me on Discord, even though I haven't, you know, responded in the last half hour. At any point. Okay, there are no officers. That guy decided to turn into me. At the best possible moment. We're just gonna slowly. They're gonna spawn an officer right in front of me. They spawned it down that road. Is it over? I doubt it's over. Well done, it says. I'll believe it when I fucking see it. I'm not doing it. I'm saving the game. I'm saving the game. I'm doing it. I'm saving the game. I'm saving the game right after the mission. I'm doing it. I'm saving the game. Because there's probably another section to this mission. If I had to fucking guess. Wow, this one was called Fuck You. I don't know what else I can call this. That's not what I was originally going to type, but it works. There we go. Fantastic. That's it. Still doing the Discord bloop, even though it's open on my phone. It's still doing the bloop. Oh, cutscene. Wonderful.
Lean on the guy a little more. I'll leave it to your professional judgment. Tanner, hey, come here. Slater, here's the guy I want you to meet. He's been doing some driving for associates of mine. Huh? So, you two know each other?
This guy used to be a driver. Till he had a little accident.
Well, a little competition might be good for you, Slater.
He ain't no competition.
This is the guy who got me out.
Right.
I don't think you want to shoot him, my friend. Not with a 357 Magnum in between your eyes. Hey, put the piece away, Slater. That's what happens when you run off at the mouth. Now the score's even, so let's everyone just take it easy. Hey, I may even use both of you when John Paul here earns his pay. But we'll get round to that. Slater, Tanner's doing work for me now.
Is there more mission? If there's more mission after that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue living. I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue breathing. There is no mission. It's over. 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 24 seconds is the length of this recording. I spent well over 2 hours on this one mission, where you just had to drive to 3 places, basically. You had to drive to the first destination, the first dot, the second dot, and the third dot. Then you had to drive to this dude's house. Then you had to drive over the bridge and go to the dot. Then you had to drive back over the bridge and go back to the first dot. I had to drive to 6 places, and it took 2 hours. I don't know what to say. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in... I hope we won't see you ever again in this playthrough, but something tells me we will. Bye. Bye. And I overdrove the corner. Going 40 miles an hour into this corner, and I'm still overdriving the track. Oh, he's spinning! What a fucking Chad! What a fucking Chad! Did you see that? This absolute fucking beast! Oh my god, I can't even be mad! That was such a good save! Holy shit! That was so good. And I can't fucking drive forward because this car sucks and this track sucks and this game sucks.